Okay, awesome. Hi everyone. Sorry for an hour and 15 minutes long delay, but we thought it would be more fun if we had more people here. At 6, there were half as many here. So anyway, welcome to the Kaspe's Hackathon of 2024. Second time in a row, so hopefully we can keep this tradition of doing a crazy fix everything and build crazy stuff tradition for next several years at least. So yeah, we have a bunch of ideas that people have written up. Some of them have been copied into the wiki already. New ones are being written into the Etherpad. That's public to everyone. And I guess we can start with all the ideas or the idea pitching that everyone here maybe wants to present. Okay, Rasmus did some updates somewhere. What updates? What changed?
Path to wiki.
Path to wiki?
There is more wiki now. There is less path.
Okay, you added more stuff in here. Okay, awesome. So yeah, there's opportunity to talk to the microphone and the camera, so it will be live streamed and recorded later. But if you want to talk about your idea later, then we can do it off camera also. I guess I will start because I'm already mumbling here up here. We can scroll down all the project ideas. My stuff is here. Last year I did a conversion of the GAS-based Raspberry Pi door controller code from Python into, and I rewrote it in Golang. Has been working pretty well for last year, I think. Not too many problems with it, except Lauri. Lauri has a bunch of problems with the keycard, but nobody else has complained, so I think it's Lauri's problem, not mine. But one feature I added into the Go code is that it has support for keeping the door open, so that we don't have to use the brick anymore, so that during the kiosk ref, the door would stay open. But all the other side of the infra that runs in the Kubernetes, that doesn't support it right now. So my plan for this hackathon is to figure out how. Okay, apparently I need to add a button into a UI, so it should be very, very simple, but it's just a button. But I have a gut feeling that in practice it will be a bit more complex because we have a Kubernetes cluster with microservices, so it is not easy by definition. No, well, it's not. It's service. I don't know. It has been mostly working. But yeah, basically it will involve learning how all the stuff stack works, and hopefully I can be more help next time the whole cost base turns to shit again. Yes, and me and Erki and Rasmus will look over the membership pricing page thingy, so hopefully we'll get to that also. Okay, anyone else? Next one wants to talk? Babble? Take the...
Next in the screen, then let's go.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's go by alphabetical order, so there is no complaints. So yeah, there has been, like someone hinted here, our infrastructure are mostly based on Kubernetes. It's not so stable right now, so I would like to do some changes to make it more stable, mostly related to databases, also a little bit with the identity provider. The thing is that the services are up until something restarts, and it does not survive restarts and so on. So yeah, a little bit this, little bit that. Maybe someone else comes up with an idea, and I will also participate in that. And I don't know. That's my plan. Thanks.
Hello. Yeah, I gotta admit that the Kubernetes hasn't received the love it needs over the past 6 months, since September somewhere. So yeah, I'm gonna just help everybody else to get along with it and update everything there. I actually have a bunch of updates that I want to apply, so let's do it all now. And what else do I have here? We probably need to swap out some locks. I'm gonna try to organize something, but it's kind of hard because the guy who is capable of replacing the locks, he didn't want to come here twice, so he insisted on coming just only once. And one project that I'm not coming up with any more new project ideas. I just want to finish all my half-assed projects because there's so many of them. So this flip disk screen that you see up there, this one has this really weird, I mean, it's weird anyway. The flip disks are weird anyway in general, but they're also cool because you can unplug the power and it keeps showing what it has configured to be shown last time. But the microcontroller board that it has, it's really slow for whatever reason. And there's only 20 pins that are actually driving the rest of the schematic. So I'm hoping to at least document the pin mapping and potentially figure out how to drive it with something that has internet connectivity. So ESP32 is an obvious choice here. But yeah, no more new ideas from me. I'm the old boring guy now. So Preet.
Hello. So as Lauri, I have the same issue as Lauri, that I have also too many ongoing projects at too many locations. So
I'm behind the chair.
okay,
Yes.
that's the funny place.
There's actually X on the floor.
X. Just to be sure. So yeah, I have too many open projects. So this year, again, I'm doing some hardware-ish stuff and retro thingy. So my plan is to actually turn this into a Macintosh computer, those old ones. And if I manage to do this, then maybe I have some time left over for some woodworking things. We'll see. I don't know, yeah. I don't know. So yeah, anyone else? Sander?
All right, so the two ideas I did put down are both for the printer. The first is a dry box. We only have PLA here right now, but for some materials you really need a box to put in so they're dry. Well, even for PLA it's good, so it's good to have, although I don't know if we have the parts for it. I don't know. And also what was on my mind was to bring the Prusa to the modern age, which means put Clipper firmware and a web and the Fluid Web UI on it. It'll be faster and it'll have the same UI as the Voron and all that good stuff. Yeah. All right, Rasmus.
We started today with the vending machine. Christian managed to disconnect the power supply of the cooling. It was a bit black from the plug, though the plug itself was white, so it may be suspicious. Before the vending machine was heating from 25 degrees Celsius to 28. Now maybe when it's not heating, we will sell our inventory of 535 euros of snacks. Then my other second project, it's gonna be the big project. It's gonna to get LHV Connect working or Merit APIs working. which means we will maybe have some more automated accounting and actually know what people, what packages people are having. It's also a bit of a prerequisite for the price hikes we're having with the membership packages with Arti and Erki. We announced it a while ago, but we have a lot of custom packages and we have to figure out what to do with them. And everything else is pretty much supporting. It's just awesome that we have so many people here, which means we can just annoy the heck out of them. If you write them to the Slack or maybe email, they will just not reply. If they come here, you have a solution. Thank you.
So, Micro?
Yes. I made or at the beginning it was Arthur who is going to make connect the space finally to the space API, so everybody can see when it's open and when it's closed and where it is. And I made a map for all the hackerspaces which are in the space API like 8 years ago in Node.js, and it's still running. But I'm gonna try to rewrite it in Golang because now I'm like kind of trying to do some Golang. Yeah, I'm not good in Python either. So, but it's quite quick, and I already made like 2 websites on Golang, so I'm gonna try to just bring it to the new age. And so I hope our space will be in the space API, so it will actually like kind of combine. And I bought an embroidery machine like a month ago, which has the funny name of Brother PP1. And it's Bluetooth only. And I already like figured out how to talk to it and scraped some like bytecode from it. But there's still some stuff missing, but I'm going to try to essentially talk to the machine without... there's only an app you have to use to actually use the thing, which is kind of annoying. So I'm going to try to just control it with a Pi, so you don't need the app anymore and you're kind of free to use the machine. So that's... hex codes decoding, maybe just on the side. I might bring it to tomorrow. I don't have it with me today, but yes.
Okay, Artyom?
Hi everyone. Yeah, so I'm working on this beekeeping app, which is because I'm coming from the software world. I wrote a web app and a bunch of backend, but for and it's mostly visual. You know, you need to do image analysis. You need to upload the photos, and it will find bees and so on. And the goal is to have the overview for the beekeeper, so what's going on with the beehive. But next steps would be to write like ESP plus some sensors with temperature, humidity, that would send this data to the backend. We have a like telemetry API and InfluxDB, but it's not like connected altogether. And eventually the idea is to like visualize it for the beekeepers to have this info flowing. So that's the pretty simple device and solution at the moment. Other side projects are that are not in this context are just observing the entrance of the beehive with a camera and counting bees coming in and out. And then the next step is the robotic beehive, but that's a bigger topic.
Okay, thank you. I think Vad was also somewhere here, sort of. Yeah, I saw you somewhere.
Yeah, the first guy is coming in last.
Well, you were on time, basically.
Yeah, almost. Hey, Ron, didn't see you for a while. For me, it's gonna be simple actually. Just gonna do a bit of laser cutting for the calibration blocks, because I think by accident we kind of threw them away when we're doing the massive cleanup in the workshop, and I just want to make them a bit more organized. So basically, just like a metallic ring, maybe I know like 10 centimeter length. It's gonna have the dimensions. And we're gonna make a nice board where you're gonna hang all of the calibration blocks for the laser cutter. That's pretty much it. And oh, anyone next? Then it's a wrap.
Okay, so it's all for the day. We're gonna have pizzas, I think it was tomorrow? Saturday, okay. I have to read. We are gonna have gelato and some other ice cream. On what was it? Saturday. Well, you wrote and you promised different kinds of ice cream, so I don't know. We have at least 2 tastes or like flavors, I know. And Sunday we're gonna do a wrap up as well. We're gonna cover what we did on this weekend. But if you want to join, we have paths and stuff to do detailed below. So InfoCube was Erki Aas, Lauri. Management is going to be Erki Naumanis, maybe Arti. Access is going to be just a chaos, maybe even Erki Aas. If I maybe heard he's going to do something else. And space is just for everyone to do, but nobody really wants to do. So it would be awesome if some of it could be done. But thank you.